The existence of forgetting things hasn't been proved because we only know that things doesn't come to mind when we want them to come or when we actually need them. Forgetting is what we refer to as a long-term or short-term loss of memory or loss of records of what we've either learned or stored in the brain. It's not that the information is not there, but we lose it either in the course of learning or otherwise. There are certain things that can cause loss of memory or forgetting things. Number one is what I tag decay of memory or memory trace. Sometimes we just take in things that we just want to, I just want to deal with this now, then after that I don't need it anymore, or irrelevant thing. Another thing that can cause it is what I call distortion of memory. These deal with events that come in between learning and storing of information. Some information are being stored inaccurately, so the memory may just let me just take this information as it was stored, and later on when you need it will be inaccurate because it has been distorted already. Another thing is interference. During the course of learning, we put in a lot of activities or in between shadows. For instance, you want to learn how to play a keyboard, then what comes to your mind is learning how to play drums and all those stuff. Then putting everything together, you see you can't learn how to play keyboard perfectly. Another thing is what I call motivated forgetting. Now, we just desire to store a particular information, or we just want a particular information. So when we are done with it, it's no more in the brain. So we find it difficult to get them back. The last thing or the last cause of forgetting is what I tag lack of guide or clues. Now, when you are storing information in your brain, what happens is it has a clue. There is something that connects it. So when there is no clue to that particular information, it gets lost in your brain. So now I'm going to give you my techniques or the techniques I use to make sure that I remember at least everything I need to remember. The first technique I'm going to be giving you in this video is always write down details of what you want to do. Now, sometimes we overlook writing down or keeping a to-do list. It really helps you. It will really go a long way to remind you that you have something to do. Even when you forget to do things, when you just look at it, it will just flash back to your memory. The second thing you have to know how to do is always create imaginations of things you want to do. Now, there is something I always tell people to do. If you have an appointment with someone and you know at this point you're supposed to have that appointment, let's guess you're gonna have an appointment on Friday. Now, everything you do, create an imagination or a tag that can relate with Friday so that you will never forget that you have an appointment on Friday. The next thing is always associate your tasks and your routine. Always put a relation between your morning or your daily routines with the tasks you want to do in a day. Now, for instance, you always forget your laptop charger while going to school in the morning. So what you do is, before you take your bath, make sure you put your laptop charger inside your bag, your school bag, before going to school. Tip I'm gonna give you is focus and say your works or your tasks out loud. What do I mean by that? Anytime you want to do something, have a focus. Not just having a focus. Say it out loud. Yes, I want to do this. For instance, you want to request something from somebody. Sometimes it's rampant that you want to request something from somebody, then you just meet the person and you forget one from the person. So what you do is, anytime you want to go meet the person, say that. The next thing is never procrastinate. Now, what makes you to forget things easily is the act of procrastination, because it's our habit, but most of us have made it habitual. It is easy to curtail it or control it, but it is inevitable. So that is how life is. Never procrastinate. The next thing is get a colleague or a company. For me, when I'm in college or I'm in university, I'm in the school, I always tell my roommates, "Hey guy, I need to get this done. Just help me, remind me when I get to school to meet this person or to do this in school." Now, I try to create a backup, a memory backup for that particular information. So, building yourself not to forget isn't that easy. But what I know is with these few techniques, I know very well that you're gonna be a better person. With these few techniques, you will not be forgetting things easily and how you used to before. So make sure you put them to practice, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because we'll be giving you every tip you need to succeed and to stay positive. Don't forget, this is Active Mind. Thank you.